What's up, everybody? This is the Objective Jerk, and I'm said jerk. I know a lot of you are doing pretty good right now. Over half of America went to bed feeling great, and are going to have a great night's sleep. A little less than half. No, you know what? Actually, I bet you about quarter of the country is actually up in arms and totally upset. The other quarter that voted for Harris or whatever, they don't really care that much. They're like, well, the world's going to keep turning. I'm not worried about it. I don't, I'm just going to continue to work and do my thing. But there are people who went to bed so upset, even though they knew he won, they're still just hoping for some kind of miracle. Just come on! Lightning strike. Oh, crap, it was indoors. What are we going to do? Are they going to burn down the Capitol? But, yeah, for me it's nice because the inauguration and everything was like really early in the morning for me, like even or late at night. I'm not even sure. So I went to bed before anything. I mean, they had some stuff going on, like early stuff, and then I woke up and it had already happened. So I watched a few, streamers that watched it and everything, and dude, Trump is a born leader. I don't care if you don't like his hair, his orange skin, his scowl. Dude, he's a born leader. You can't deny that. And dude, his speech was his speech was awesome, man. He just totally, you suck, you messed up the country. We're gonna fix it. It's all horrible. And they had to just sit there and be like, Harris, she's just like, Biden's just like, look at the pretty lights. Anyway, yeah, it was pretty great. Pretty great. But yeah, it's awesome, man. I mean, he's already, signed in a bunch of, or he's like currently right now in the Oval Office signing presidential orders, or he just got done or something. Released the January 6th hostages. Dude, my tongue. Too much coffee. Got rid of the WHO, but the WHO thing is like it's a what do you call it? Negotiation tactic, It's because, dude, everybody just sucks on the teat of America, And the thing is like the taxpayers, dude, we pay all these taxes, and it just benefits everyone else, man. It's like we don't mind helping, but it's like, dude, we gotta take care of our own first. I've said it before. If you're gonna stop, or it's just like the on the airplane when the oxygen masks come down, you put it on yourself first, and then you help others. Okay, we need to put the oxygen mask on us first. Okay, the oxygen mask is hanging, and the Democrats were like, well, actually, the Democrats probably had their own because they plan for the plane to go down, like they're making it go down, and they have oxygen on their own, but they're just like, I don't know. That's a horrible analogy, but you got to take care of yourself first, and once your place, once we're all good, everything's hunky dory, then it's like, okay, let's start sharing the wealth, things like that. That's just basic fundamental anything, you know what I mean? If you're in battle and you're injured, you're just going to make things worse for your friends that can actually, you got to take care of yourself, get healed, get out of the fight, get 100%, and then go back out there. I don't know if that was a good analogy either. I don't think it was. Anyway, the point is, you got to take care of yourself first, okay? And then we can start, and then, a lot of these, he signed what's the one, the natural born, or, yeah, like, so if you're born in the States, you're automatically a citizen, which we were the only country that did that. But the thing is, and they don't say nothing, you think they would, but I read somewhere that individuals who are born in the States they will still be able to streamline to get citizenship quicker as opposed to somebody who's applying for visas or whatever. You know what I mean? Here's people born in the States. They're not automatically citizens, but here's their paperwork. We're putting it through, whatever. Maybe it's a little bit shorter ride. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it should be, I just look at, I live over here in the Philippines, right? I can't open an account. I can't purchase property. And, I can't do nothing unless I get a Filipino citizenship. And I'm not going to do that. But that's how it should be. It should be the same thing in the States, There's so many foreign people that just own so much crap in the States. It's annoying. All the farms and stuff that China has. Let's see, what else did he sign in? Yeah, so now there's only 2 genders, which is fact. There is only 2 genders. What else? What else did I see? Yeah, it was pretty awesome. You know what? I think that's the actually first inauguration that I watched. I mean, I didn't watch it live, like I said. I watched it afterward. But, but then again, and then you have, dude, no matter what, it's really kind of annoying. No matter how many wins Trump has, the liberal media will never, oh, okay, he's got that. I mean, some people here and there, but they are just the TDS is still so strong, but they just look for anything to bite down on and try and spin to make Trump or anybody in his cabinet look bad. Case in point, Elon Musk, right? He was doing a speech thing, and then he did the heart thing, and he pointed out like this way, which is not even the salute. The salute is forward or whatever for the Nazi. So yeah, I mean, is it pretty similar? Yes, okay, it is. But then they're all trying to be like, oh my, like if you watch like when CNN was coming, they're like, oh my god, see, it's already happening. Oh my god, you know what I mean? It's just like, dude, Elon Musk is a spaz. First of all, for those that don't know, yes, he's really smart and he's got a little bit of money, but he's also a spaz. And so, and then like I said, his salute wasn't even I mean, it had the same, I guess, form, but it wasn't the same angle or whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it. And I posted like a thing showing like, look, here's a picture of Biden doing exactly what looks like the salute, you know what I mean? But he just got his hand up, he's waving, the camera angle is low. It's the same thing. It's like, dude, oh my gosh, it's like that meme where you see like a lion eating the head of a cub, but it's actually just carrying it. But from one angle, it looks like this. It's just the liberal media always trying to spin crap. It's just so annoying. And they wonder why nobody watches them. They wonder why nobody listens or even trusts what they say. Look at the last 4 years. All the news individuals, all the talking heads that were part of the liberal media, they don't have a job anymore. Most of them. Like what? 90%? They all got shit canned. Don Lemonface, the stupid short bald dude. Cuomo, he got something else, but they all got canned from CNN because they were pushing all this crap and now nobody believes them. The Cuomo guy, he's trying to turn it around, but it's like, he pointed out some things during the Democratic convention and some stuff, which is true. But the thing is, like, dude, it's a little too late. And then how much you just can't trust him now. And he's never gonna, And then you see, what's his name? So you have Megyn Kelly, who used to be Fox, who Megyn Kelly used to hate Trump back in the day. Who's the fucking dude? Oh, damn it, I said it again. Who's the guy with the bow tie that was on Fox? The news guy. He's got the annoying laugh. What's his name? I cannot think of his name right now. But, so he was fired or he quit Fox, whatever. And then he started his own YouTube channel doing whatever. And he's like doing really well. What is his name? Anyway, Don Lemon tries to do the same thing and just nothing, jack shit. You know what I mean? And they don't get it. They don't. Why? Oh my god, they're manipulating. It's like no, because you're full of shit. And you're like, take a second and look at yourself, and just look at everybody who is spouting this crap. They're all failing. Everything. I've said it before. Everything woke. Everything. This liberal media trying to push all this stupid BS. It's all crumbling. All the businesses, all the companies, all the comics, all the films, all the everything. It's all crumbling. So, things are looking up. They really are. And these retards that don't realize it, they're going to see, I don't know, in 6 months or a year from now, the economy is going to be climbing, looking good. Prices will be down, but they'll be like, well, it's because that's the after effects of Bidenomics. It's like, oh my God, dude, really? Like and they're not even really trying hard to spin anything now. It's like it almost seems like the liberal media is ran by high school kids that are just stupid and retarded. You know what I mean? Just the whole, oh my gosh, did you hear this? I heard so and so. Oh my gosh, look at, it's just like, it's so annoying. So I watch YouTube channels like, what's he called? His name is Greg Foreman. The Black Conservative, I think is what it's called. Anyway, I watch his channel a lot. And I've watched it enough now to where, I trust what he's saying and his whatever his takes, or, when he's talking about something, he'll show the clips of people, and then he'll say, this is what so and so said, they're retarded, shows a clip, and then he talks more about it or whatever, right? The thing is like he plays like the entire clip of the retards on The View or on CNN or just these most ridiculous, idiotic people. And it's like, dude, I believe you, okay? That's why I watch you. But I watch you so I don't have to watch those retards because it's annoying as hell. You know what I mean? Now, some might say, well, then he could lie and do whatever. And it's like, yes, he could, but he's been around long enough. I've watched enough. I trust his, judgment or whatever. So, I mean, but he still puts the whole clip on there. So I usually like skip past it because it's just I can't stand to listen to these people. It's like they're either so evil or they're so stupid. They're stupid or they're evil. Which one is it? You know what I mean? But it's all in decline. The only thing is like, so dude, the Republicans or MAGA is just on such an upswing after these 4 years. I think like in 8 years from now, it's gonna kind of like, all the people that are evil are gonna get on this. Oh, look, we're Republican now, and it's all gonna change again, just like it was in the early 2000s. Republicans were the warmongers, and why did we invade Iraq and all this kind of stuff. And then you had the liberals who were like, what, man, no against war, this and that, and against the establishment and all that. And now it's flipped, which I've said before, and I'm not the only one, but I think it's going to flip again. It's just like, that's human nature and history and everything. Because that's what it is. We just got done with the late 70s. Carter, right? Gas prices. I mean, we had the hippies and, and then the shittiness of the 70s. And then we had Reagan in the 80s, which was awesome. And then all of a sudden it's like, then they had Bush. So this is what's going to happen. We're going to have Trump. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have Vance. It's going to be awesome. I think Vance is going to do 2 terms and it's going to be awesome. But they're going to probably vote in either we'll get another Republican that's going to drop the ball, just like Bush Sr. did, Or maybe Vance will only get one term. I don't know. But I think we'll have 12 years of Republican. Wouldn't that be crazy? 12 years. For sure 8, I think. But it's going to be 12 years. And then they might vote in another Republican. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe there'll be some Democrat that. The thing is, I don't think the Democrats are going to survive, dude. The Democrat Party is, I think it's done. It really is. They're going to have to create a new party. They're going to have to go back to one of the original uh, liberal parties, which I don't remember what the name. I remember one was a Whig or something. But and then, or maybe Democrats and the rhinos will come together and they'll separate and do a new Republican kind of thing, and then Trump and them will be like a MAGA, and then that's what's gonna happen, huh? They're gonna get some rhino piece of shit to run after Vance, and he's gonna fuck everything up, and everybody's gonna want to go, and then a Democrat's gonna win, just like Clinton did, and then so on and so forth. I hope not. I mean, maybe not. Hopefully not, because you think you got Vance. You see so many smart, powerful women. That's the thing is like I'm totally fine with having a woman president. I really am. It's just all the women on the left are just mentally unstable because they don't care about making the country better. They care about being the first woman president. That's what they care about. Now, are there like what's this? Tulsi Gabbard? I think she could do a good job as a first female president. Um, Now, is that not on the back of her mind? Like, oh my gosh, I could be the first female. Of course, you know what I mean. And that would be monumental, right? But that's not her focus. Would be to like keep the ball rolling. If if Trump, after these 4 years of Trump, it's going to be awesome. Unless something bad happens, i.e., assassination. Um, God, I hope that doesn't happen. God, so what I just said could be a possibility, or maybe something happens to Trump, and then so JD Vance basically does 8 years, or a little less than 8 years, and then Tulsi Gabbard, hopefully she doesn't mess it up. Anyway, I could. There's so many possibilities and so many. When you look back at history, 60s, 70s, 80s, and it's just like it is repeating, man. It's just insane. Trends are repeating. The mullet is popular. Like what? The mullet? The mullet is cool again. I fucking hate the mullet, man. I got pictures of me when I was younger and I had a little mullet. I hate those pictures. I don't know. Once the mullet was out and things progressed, I was like, oh, like I remember I don't remember who it was, whether it was my mom or my uncle or some, parent, relative. They were like, man, they would get embarrassed when they look back at the bell bottoms, you know what I mean? And I used to wear some like baggy pants because I thought I was a skater. I tried skating. I sucked at it. But, those are a little embarrassing, those pants. But the mullet to me is more so. Some people can pull it off and it doesn't look bad, Honestly, it doesn't. But it's just the fact that it's mainstream, maybe. I don't know. But point is, trends, history, it all comes back around again, you know what I mean? And it's like it wasn't too long ago where everybody were wearing skinny jeans, and I was like, man, it's like the 80s. And now it's like everybody, like I look at my kids' school and stuff, they're all wearing baggy pants. So now we're in the 90s, sort of. Technically, politically, we're in the 80s. But trendy-wise, we're the 90s, except pop culture as far as music and film sucks right now. 90s were great for film and music. Now, it sucks. It is horrible. And it sucks for the people that are actually good and trying to do something. But it's just... there's so much out there, which is nice, I guess, but it's almost like I try and listen and find other bands or whatever, but it's like I just can't. And I think that's just being older. I go back to what I know. But it's like I was sitting there thinking about it, you know how they had Rock Band, right? And Guitar Hero, right? Came out in the early 2000s. And you could get a guitar, and that guitar could either be a bass or a guitar, and you could get a little drum set, right? Now, if they were to do Rock Band for the music that's been coming out in the last 10 years, all you just need is the controller, because that's how they make the music. It's just all buttons, and anyway, you know what I mean? Oh, it's it's all bullshit. It's just kind of crazy. But things are looking up. Things are looking good. Pray Trump survives anything that comes his way. And I hope he can, do his 4 years and he can retire and live a life that he really deserves, because he was put through the ringer, man. And I've said it before. I wasn't a big Trump fan at the beginning. You know what I mean? I did vote for him mainly because I could see that Hillary was a psycho. So I was like, I don't want that crazy bitch running nothing. So I voted for Trump. I've told this story before. I'm not going to tell it again. Unless you want me to. Send me a message. But seeing all the crap that he's gone through, everything that he has been shot at, I mean, literally and figuratively, and for him to just keep going is like, it's amazing. It really is, and it's inspiring, really. And people are like, oh, he's a billionaire. He just wants to. Yes, he has an ego. Yeah, I mean, you'd almost have to run for president. Who in their right mind would want to run for president, really? You know what I mean? So, I mean, you couldn't pay me $1 million or $10-20 million to be president. Screw that. I wouldn't mind hanging out and checking, being part of the cabinet and giving advice. But I don't want to be no president. But yeah, I mean, he is. I said it from the beginning. He's already rich, so he doesn't need more money. I mean, his paychecks that presidents get, he never accepted and donated them to whatever. You know what I mean? He's the only president. I don't know about the first few, but the only president in recent history that left the Oval Office poorer than when he went in, as far as like his own nest egg. You know what I mean? I mean, not his businesses and all that kind of stuff. Because everyone else leaves. Oh, they're all rich now. Wow, you get paid $250,000 a year, but now you're a multimillionaire. How'd that happen? But he honestly, he wants to have his own monument, like Lincoln, like the Mount Rushmore or something, which is egotistical, yes. But in order to have that happen, you have to be an amazing president. He wants his face on something. That's what he wants. He wants the name Trump. I mean, it already is. He's going to live forever. And his family's going to continue on. Who knows which one of his sons is going to be a president? I bet you one of them's going to at least run. One's going to be in a the, what do you call it when they have them all and they're trying to, who's going to run for president? I can't think of that either right now, but eventually it will. Maybe Byron 10 years from now, who knows? Well, no, it'd have to be more than 10 years, huh? How old is he? Yeah, it's going to have to be like 20 years, I guess. Anyway, but Trump is not, he wants to actually do a good job and he wants to be recognized for it. You know what I mean? And I don't think there's anything wrong with that necessarily. But I think for him, the idea of children 10 years from now, 100 years from now, opening a textbook and learning about what President Trump did for America that's what he likes that idea, more so than playing the market and getting rich and all this other BS that most politicians, that's all they care about, Anyway, I've been talking for long enough, so happy inaugurational day, MLK Day, down with the woke, woke is broke day. Anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. God bless, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.